This will be the end result of a fetch. Ready, go around. She gets the toy and brings it all the way back. Good job. Good job. So in order to teach a dog how to fetch, you must build a toy drive first. If your dog has no motivation or reason to go for the toy, they're not gonna bring it back to you, let alone give it to you. So you want to build a drive for the toy. So what I do is I usually get two of the same toys, same value to the dogs, and it's a squeaky, like little, whatever, two of the same toys, okay? So you get two of the same toys. You get your dog pretty excited for it. So what I do is I'll like get the toy and like move it on the floor. Get a chance, get a chance, get the toy. Good boy, until they start mouthing it. Good boy. Play with them a little bit. Get that toy, get it. Good boy. And then I let them have that toy. So I let them play with that toy, and then I'll get the other toy and make this toy more exciting. Yeah, there you go. Get it. I don't want the toy in his mouth. If you go to reach for the toy in your dog's mouth, they're gonna want to take it and run away with it. Good, get it, get it, get it. Good boy. So I kind of let them play with that toy. Yeah, good. And then I make the other toy more exciting. Yeah, get that toy, get it. So I let them have that one. I don't want that toy. I don't care about that toy. You can take it in your mouth. Don't go to reach for it, especially if you're just starting this out with the dog. Don't just try to go grab it because they're probably gonna run away and make a game of it on their own. Get it, good. So you can kind of get them excited for the toy. Get it, kids, good boy. Play tug of war with them a little bit. Good job. Get it. Get it. And then give it to him. I don't want it. I make this one more exciting. Yeah, there you go. Get it. Get it, Chance. This one's more exciting. Good. And mine's more exciting. Yeah, good. Get this one. Get this. Get this one. Yeah, good boy. Get this one. Good. So you're switching back and forth until the dog is taking the one that you have. Ready? Get it. Get it. Get it. Good. Eventually, you can show them that one. They drop it, throw that one. Good job. Get it. Bring it back. Encourage them to bring it back. Good boy. Show them the other one. Good. Go get it. Grab the other toy. Get it. Bring it here. Good job. Good job. So play with that one a little bit. Good boy. You can also use this with treats too. Get it. Get it. Get it. Good. Good boy. So to get your dog to drop a toy, that's going to be the next step. Play with them a little bit with the toy. Then what you're going to do is just stop and hold still with the toy until he lets go. Yes, and give it right back to him. Good boy. So hold it still. Let's go of it. Yes, good boy. Good boy. We've done this a lot before, so your dog might take the toy in their mouth and they won't want to give it up. You can also use treats to have the dog let go of the toy and reward them for letting go of it. What I'm not doing is adding the word drop it yet because your dog doesn't understand what that means. So I don't want to be repeating, oh, drop it, drop it, drop it, because the dog's obviously not going to drop it because you haven't taught them that. So I wait until they let go of the toy and then throw the other one as the reward. So you got this toy, get it, good job. I want them to let go of it, good. And if your dog is not really into the toys yet, start really small and build the drive every day really small. So what I'll do is, get the toy. Wait, get it on the floor, make it super exciting, and then put it away. That is the #1 thing you have to remember is put the toy away when you're done playing with it. You don't want to just leave it on the floor for the dog to chew it up and shred it. One, you're going to be going through a lot of toys. Two, you don't want that dog to be like, this toy's always laying around, it's kind of boring. You want your dog so excited when you bring those toys out that he knows the game. They'll start to figure it out, they'll start to mouth the toys, they'll start to play with it. Some dogs, it takes them a lot longer to start playing it and mouthing with the toys, especially if they've never been introduced to a toy, or if it's like a rescue dog or something. Sometimes dogs have been like punished for putting things in their mouth. So you want your dog to understand this is a fun game, and you can build more structure with it. You can eventually have your dog off leash playing fetch. Fetch is a great way to build your relationship with your dog. A lot of trainers don't focus a lot on play. I am so big on play. Play is so important to me and my dogs. It really helps build the bond with your dog too. It helps teach impulse control, to bring the toy back to you, to let go of it. Get it. It's also how you teach service dogs and stuff to bring things back to you. If you can have a solid retrieve, you can have your dog retrieve other things. Hi, Chance. Other things like keys and you want to play fetch, don't you? Other things back to you that you need. So it's an awesome way to, now he's like, I'm gonna bring this toy back to you. You're doing good with this. Chance just really got started into learning fetch, right? Ready? Get it, get it, get it. Good boy, Chance. Get it, get it. Good boy. So we're playing with it. I don't want that toy. Nice. Eventually they'll, yeah, good. They'll start bringing the toy back to you and letting go of it. So the rules to remember are don't chase after your dog. Never chase after your dog. Have them bring it to you. Run away from them with the toy in your hand. Make your toy so much more exciting that they want to follow you. So build the drive that your toy is better and you do not want the toy in their mouth. If they're taking the toy and they run away and they go across the room, you're like, okay, that's cool. I don't care about your toy. My toy's better. And you run around, squeak it, literally play with it, make it so much more exciting than what they have. I get the question a lot, how do I get my dog to drop something they're not supposed to have? Well, first I work on having them drop something they're allowed to have. Because if your dog won't drop a toy, forget it if it's a chicken bone. Completely forget it. There's no way you're going to be able to get your dog to drop something if they don't know how to drop something that's theirs, a toy. If they can't let go of it out of their mouth. So there's kind of a lot of steps to teaching fetch. This is kind of the first, is how to build the drive for the toy. So practice 2 to 3 times a day, even if it's for like a minute, 2 minutes. But I always end it on a good note when the dog is excited and still going for it. That's when you kind of want to put the toy away. You don't want to wait until your dog's like, that's stupid, and then you put it away, because then your dog's like, whatever. So you kind of want to leave them on a high note that's like, wow, that was really exciting. You love when I do that. If you get them super excited for the toy, they will want to play with it more. So yeah, fetch is a great way to build your relationship with them. So yeah, that's it. Woo! I'm going to be building Molly's toy drive for this Frisbee here. You can use any toy. It just has to be something that they're excited to go after. And she's a puppy, so everything's exciting. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the Frisbee really exciting. Get it, get it. We're kind of on a hill here, so it's hard for her to go up. But get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, good girl. And I'm gonna let her get it, yeah. She's falling down the hill. Good girl, Molly, good. So she has a toy in her mouth. Hey, oh, what's that? Wow, you have to explore everything, huh? Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And this is her first time at the park. So what you want to build is a relationship with the dog and a toy drive. So the toy is more exciting than the environment. If you can teach them that the toy overrides the environment, you will have a way easier time training them when they're older. Let's get this toy, come on. Get it ready, go get it. Yay, good girl. And encourage them, don't just rip the toy out of their mouth. Make it fun for them to get it, get it. Let them win, get that toy. Yeah, that's so good. Encourage them, pet them to come back to you, to bring the toy back to you. Bring it here, yay, good. Let's get your toy. Ready? Get that, get that. One big mistake I see a lot of people do is they try to shove the toy into the dog's mouth. Take it away from the dog and make it more fun to go away from them. Get it, yay, get it, get it, get it. Yay. Get it, get it, get it. Good job. Ready? Ready? I'm gonna roll it. Get it. Yay! But if people don't think you're crazy when you're training your dog, you're probably not training hard enough, right, Marble? Ready? Ready? Go get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Go, Marble, go! Good! Bring it back! Bring it back! I don't have to be this obnoxious anymore, but just to show you. Good job! How encouraging I tried to be. Very nice, Marble. Ready? 1, 2, go! Nice job. Bring it back. Perfect. Good lady. So good. Wait.